Greetings, y'all. It's just after sunset in the desert. I've been out here for a couple weeks now in one spot, and that's going pretty well. Of course, a human can do a lot of things that they're not sure they can, and my history is such that I've been in places for several days and then have felt the need to move on. So this has been an experiment that's going very well, making some new friends. In my last video, I talked about being prepared for the wind and the cold. One of the questions that I do get asked a lot is, what do you do out there as a nomad? And most of the time it's pretty much what everybody else does, but there are some unique things that come up on a regular basis as a nomad. So I'm going to share a few of what those things are. One of those standard things is meal prep, this being some mixed greens and broccoli sauteing and adding a couple of eggs to sort of make an omelet, and then to top it off, a slice of cheese. I have a workout that I do, and if a town doesn't have a Planet Fitness, I usually get a short-term membership at a local gym. Benefiting from being out in Mama Nature is a big plus, and it's usually pretty easy to find somebody else who likes going for hikes. On occasion, I will bring a garbage bag and some gloves to collect some of the trash that's usually out there. Since it was close to Halloween, when I saw this, I'm like, is that toilet paper? It was not. It's that thin styrofoam packing sheets that obviously got blown across the desert. It's not brittle at all, so it must be pretty recent. So it'll be easier to clean up than stuff that's been out here for a while and it just flakes off like old paint. So the next day I did come back with a garbage bag and my gloves and cleaned it up. I found a bunch of these clay pigeons on the ground and looked them up. Apparently they're supposed to be biodegradable after a couple years. It's not clear if the ones I saw started out white or if they started out orange. Apparently you don't want to get them shipped, you want to go get them in the store. And I learned something else. I didn't know they had these handheld launchers. In the name of process improvement, I made my USB-C cord more visible with a hair tie and also bought one of these clips at Daiso, basically a Japanese dollar store. Great stuff. I got really tired of wrestling with my window coverings and not knowing which pair I was grabbing for which side of the vehicle. I put some red thread on the right-hand side and it's working pretty well. It's possible to get a Snowbird library card in some places, and this one gives me access to Canopy, a streaming service. The number of shows you can watch per month is limited, but so far I'm enjoying it. I would leave you with a recent sunset and some quotes from books and other things I've been listening to that you might find of value. Thanks for watching and see you down the road.